The social penetration theory is the theory that describes how relationships develop. It talks about how communication moves from somewhat superficial thoughts into topics that are on a more intimate and personal level. Altman and Taylor created the social penetration theory and formed the famous onion metaphor, and that personality structure is like a multi-layered onion. One's public self is the outside layers, and one's private self are the inner layers of the onion. Outermost layers represent surface-level details that convey your public self, like very shallow and inexpensive to share with other people. The deeper you go, the fewer and more intimate the details begin to become. These represent a person's core components. In order to successfully self-disclose, you need the process to be gradual, orderly, and reciprocal. First, self-disclosure is gradual. You must remember that self-disclosure doesn't happen all at once. Secondly, self-disclosure happens in an orderly fashion. Breadth is the range of topics that are deemed acceptable to talk about, and depth talks about how deep you can talk about a topic. After time, you may be able to get more breadth and depth out of the relationship. Third, self-disclosure must be reciprocal. If one discloses information, then the other person must disclose information. Lastly, the social penetration theory highlights the idea that we as humans look at our relationships like business decisions. We consider the benefits and the costs to self-disclosing to other individuals. If the benefits outweigh the costs, then one is more prone to continue the relationship. But if the costs outweigh the benefits, then the relationship should be deemed unnecessary.